Welcome once again to PlayStation Live from E3. I'm joined with my good co-host Ramon, and we have Siobhan and Abby from Media Molecule, and we are going to discuss Dreams.
Hi.
I know you guys have been here before, but we're going to show something totally new this time.
We're going to be showing dream surfing, and so obviously within Dreams we're going to be making our own game, and we're making a game called Art's Dream. But one of the really cool things that's been going on at Media Molecule is that when people go home, they make their own content. And that's when things get a little more weird. And so we're going to show some of that today. So here we have Please Hug Me. This sort of Dan Castro, one of our team. This is one of his dreams. It's a little...
Nobody wants to hug the box.
No.
This game either makes people really happy or really sad.
Yeah. And we're just waiting for the sequel. Like, we don't know when the sequel is coming, but we want to know what happens
finally
next.
get hugged.
Yeah.
It's a sad story.
It's a sad story. But who knows what happens next? Maybe it turns into something beautiful. Okay, and next up, so obviously with the dream surfing, like the best thing about this is sort of showing that people can sort of just express themselves. And so we're really excited to get this out to our community, you know. And
Kind of gives you a little look inside your coworkers' brains too, a little.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this one here is made by one of our art and design team, Emily. And,
Who normally makes like really beautiful, like, you know, really sweet things, and then there's this. I can't wait to see the horror games that people make in Dreams.
And some of these come out of game jams also, where we're sort of trying something out. Oh, Abby has a special story.
Yeah, this one is really special to me because we made this on Train Jam. So I worked on this game. And like my normal job at the studio doesn't involve making games. And if you're wondering why the little sounds when you do these pickups is amazing, it's because I made it. But the nice thing is that it lets everybody engage with the tools. And so, but making a game on a train is really hard, especially when you're using Move controllers. But yeah, it's been really exciting for me to like actually get my hands on the tools and make things. It's not an opportunity I always get.
That's the thing, because actually, you know, one of the great things about Dreams and the tools is that you don't actually have to be a professional in that field to give it a go. And so what I love is actually seeing dreams from people on the team who aren't every day making content within Dreams. So,
well, because it's so widely accessible. I mean, anyone can. That's what I think is going to be so successful at this one, is that anyone can really pick up the controller and create anything they want.
That's right. And it's really quick. So that idea of like sketching out an idea, and it's sort of just really matching how you're feeling. So yeah, so obviously on that previous dream, Emily was having a bad day. And you know, with this one here, we've got, and actually this is super cool because what you've seen is like a move from 2D, 2.5D to 3D here. And I love this because basically what this is showing is that you don't have to actually choose a genre or a game type. You can actually move between them. And so there's not really those same kind of constraints that you have when you're normally making a game. You can just sort of take it wherever you want to go.
Yeah, it was a crazy transition. That's really awesome.
Well, that's the train jam. You know, that's what happens when you go on a train jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was awesome, though. That's super cool.
Yeah, 4 of us did that in about 55 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I wonder if, you know how we have all these like reality competitions are like the biggest thing, if like we're going to find the next great game designer by using Dreams. Well, someone's going to discover that inside themselves.
Oh my God,
I never
totally.
knew I could do this.
Well, this is the thing, like with Little Big Planet, that happened. And we still, the majority of our design team at Media Molecule are people that were part of the Little Big Planet community. And so if that can happen with LBP, that's totally going to happen with Dreams. And actually, it's even more so than just making games. Because actually your way in can be making music, it could be making stories, it actually could be making just trees or a particular type of thing, or becoming like a player that puts playlists together. So I feel like there is actually these different ways in for everybody that, you know, I think we'll see people learn skills that will definitely take them on to use those in professional, more interesting ways.
Yeah, even just like the visual paintings that you can create.
Yeah.
I mean, what a great platform that is for someone to just express themselves visually in a way that they probably haven't been able to access before.
Oh, totally. And one of our dreams has always been like for people to make a game within Dreams, and that for it to be something that can then go out to the PlayStation community in a new and interesting way. So birth studios, like form collaborations. Yeah, it's all it's all possible.
So what does Dreams mean for Media Molecule?
What does dreams mean?
Yes, what does dreams mean to you specifically?
Well, one of the interesting things about dreams is that it's always been called dreams. And that's because we sort of wanted this idea of creating a tool that allowed you to get into that flow state. It was really fast. So if you think about your dreams, they're really fleeting. They happen, and then you kind of have to sketch them out really fast. And so that was sort of a touchstone for like how quick the tools needed to be able to get the idea that was in your head or the crazy dream that you just had out onto the screen. And that's sort of been the big thing, is being able to create a set of tools that allow you to move between creating logic, animation, sound, art, and sort of bring those all under one umbrella. So you can be like, oh, it sounded like this, and it looked like that, and I did this thing, and I had to play it like that. And so you can sort of get it out onto the page. So all the, this one here is made by our web developer, Tom Dalloway. He's never made games on his own before. He created all of the art in there, the sound, the gameplay, absolutely everything. It's a real testament to sort of what can happen when you're. Now this is a real testament what happens when you're having a mad dream. I love this one. It's one of my favorites.
I don't even have to do anything. This is actually just a non-playable experience, which you can also do in dreams. You can make like little animated shorts and movies. Nothing weird going on here at all.
Nothing weird.
Yeah, nothing weird. There's some dancing
I love weird. That's what I'm loving about this game, is that I want to, because that was the cool thing about Little Big Planet, even if I didn't create the levels, was playing other people's levels. And so it's kind of like just getting a little glimpse into like all the weird stuff people can come up with. And this is a perfect example of that.
It is. And actually what you're also seeing, because we're moving between them, what you're seeing is an example of what it will be like to go dream surfing.
Yeah.
And dream surfing is this idea where you'll just press that dream surfing button and be taken on a journey through the...
Now, is it different? Like if you did it the next day, it would give you a different cycle of dreams?
Yep, it will be different every day. It'll be different based on, you can sort of set it up to be based on the search criteria. And it's it's just a really interesting way, a really cool way to experience playing games.
One of the things that's very evident in Dreams, since you've been showing it, is the tools are so robust. Literally, your imagination can go as far as you want it to. Because those last two games you just saw, the one short and then the space game, look absolutely nothing alike.
Yeah.
And this was made by one of our programmers, and it's actually the first time any of us have seen a text adventure in Dreams. So, I think one of the things we're most excited about is seeing how people take the tools and use them in ways that are unexpected to us. We're surprising ourselves already, so it's like amazing to think what community is going to do with that.
Oh, they're going to do some weird, cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
This game is actually about, 30 or 40 minutes to play through. So that's why I'm skipping through some of these so we can show you just a little bit more. This is 2-player, so if you actually want to play this with me, I have a controller down here for you.
Okay, let's go. This is actually an example of game. Steve Big Guns, one of our teammates, ex-LBP community member, worked on Little Big Planet 3, has done the gameplay for all of the characters in the art stream. Is a total genius, and this is what he makes in his spare time. It's like awesome, like multiplayer arcade games.
I think the next level of this is my favorite. So this is just sort of like football.
Oh, you're trying to hit it into the target.
And by that I mean soccer, because I'm the only American at MM, so everything I say is wrong.
It's okay. The World Cup starts tomorrow. We're all calling it football now.
See, if you put, we're really playing a cool game here.
Yeah, come on, Abby.
I know, Will.
Go.
I keep losing track of who I am.
Do they have? They have eyes on them. I just noticed that.
Okay.
But that's the thing. So it's like it's really, when we actually get this out to the community, we're working really, really hard. Thank you to our wonderfully patient and brilliant community out there. We are working really hard to get this out to you, and we will not wait to actually see.
When we were doing the showcase in the post-show, that you're thinking about releasing the beta at some point later this year?
That's right. The beta is this year. Okay. So really excited to see that.
That's really awesome.
This is my favorite
That'll be such a really good marketing thing for bringing them out.
Yeah.
All right, so I hear you have a special guest that you want to bring out.
Tiebreaker.
We have a very, very special guest for you today. I think we're going to bring out Bogdan.
A little something fun?
Yep. We're going to bring out Bogdan to show you
okay, give Bogdan a really big cheer.
right, I'll have you scoot in right here next to Abby and Ramon.
OK.
Here.
Hello. We are going to show you a heavy metal banana.
Now, the banana was a big hit on the showcase night.
So this is our Dreamiverse. It's our search UI where you can find the things that the community created. And if I search in here, performance, we'll find a performable banana that I made and published. So here we go. Maybe you can pick up that controller as well.
Sure.
So if I possess this banana, which is what we call when you take control of a character, I can move it around with the DualShock and effectively sort of puppeteer with it. And what this is basically is this character was made as just a normal sort of game character, but it was then repurposed for the live concert we did at the Sony post-show party. But then I went and added performable metal riffs to it, which you can also play with the DS4. So if I start playing just with the buttons,
we could use some volume on the demo here.
Oh, there,
like way more. This is metal.
Loud.
Like, let's make it loud.
So that's all out of the DualShock. It's just kind of puppeteering animation.
Just moving the controller like this.
And pressing the buttons, basically. And I can open its mouth and stuff like that. But actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the entire metal track that we made and used for the show that we did. So if I go over here and search the Dreamiverse again for performance again. This is a collection of all the songs that we prepared for the concert. And there's some kind of like hip-hop and EDM and stuff like that.
I like that.
This track over here is called Wrath of Banana.
Awesome.
And I'm going to stick that whole song over here and open it up. And this is the actual track. This is showing our timeline tool, which is what we use for animating and also for making music, as you can see here. So I'll play a little bit of that, just to give an example of how that works.
So cool.
So I'll stop that, because what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do what we actually did at the show, which is have the music being played by a music performer, and the puppeteering on the character done by an animator. So I'm going to go to the banana that we have over here and turn down the volume on the instruments on the banana character, so that I'm just effectively just puppeteering it. And I'm going to record an animation on the puppet along to the music. So this is going to be really cool. So in the menu here, I'm going to go to Animate and Record Possession. So now I can possess the character and start recording it. So here we go.
Yeah, that banana is meowing.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. The extreme close-up is everything.
All right, so I'm going to stop there. And we'll see the recording that I've just done. So this is edit mode. It's not play mode that I was using earlier. But if I just move, so everything I've just recorded on the puppet is inside this action recorder here. So I'm going to move this out of the way. So when I press play now in the level, we've recorded the whole performance.
That's awesome. And the cool thing about that is, like, I think it can be, you know, a musical performance like that, or that could be like the boss in your gameplay level. You can use all of this stuff to like make games, make movies, make music, make all of it.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
and it's all made inside Dreams, basically.
Yeah.
The music is assembled and arranged in Dreams. The banana is all made in Dreams. Yeah, I'm actually going to play it in play mode, so we see the camera stuff as well.
So yeah, now we've made a metal plane banana in 5 minutes.
Banana's living his best life right now.
Cool. So yeah, so that's our
very cool.
our awesome metal banana that we've made.
We need to name him. Does he have a name?
Bernie the Brutal Banana.
I love
Bernie the Brutal Banana. Good on you, Bernie.
I just
Triple B.
That's perfect.
And I just want to give Bogdan a shout out here. Those music tools, Bogdan joined the Media Molecule. It's his first job in video games, working on a sort of PlayStation game. Without Bogdan, these tools would not exist. He's an absolute legend. We're super lucky to have him as part of the team, and it's nice to give him a little bit of love. So thank you, Bogdan, for being such a brilliant, brilliant sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Well, thank you.
We really appreciate that, and thank you, Bogdan, for sharing your metal banana with us. That was an experience I think we were all going to remember for quite a while. Stick around. We have a lot more coming up on PlayStation Live from E3.
PlayStation